The Broncos are 11-2.
Cowboys are out of the playoffs.
Welcome to Wombat Watch. I am Johnny Walker Red.
I'm Raymond the Chief Rodriguez.
Week 14 in the books.
Yeah, that was
a lot of close ones.
A lot of close ones. And one
Kinda
very
crazy.
far one.
One extremely far one.
Let's get into it with the first game. Josh is the King versus Waffle Stompers. Josh is the King coming in with the win, 131.94 to 85.6. That is a 46.34 win.
Not going to win a championship with that kind of play, William. Jesus.
Come on, Will. Step your shit
Josh
up.
is the King's top player, Josh Allen.
Of course.
37.84 points.
Yeah, and he also did happen to get the lowest player, who was Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Chiefs, with 0.8 points.
I hate that guy anyway.
Yeah.
Waffle Stompers also had Devon Achane as their top player, 16.50 points. Pretty solid. And his worst player, amazingly, Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
So, that's nice.
Yeah, and right now, Waffle Stompers does have a questionable player. Achane, the running back from the Dolphins, is questionable with a rib injury.
And it doesn't look like he's going to get much practice this week. Probably going to have an injury designation all the way up until game day if he doesn't get benched all the way anyway.
Yep. So,
looks like your ticket just got punched, William.
Well, it actually got punched last week.
Next game, RB Reapers versus the Star Vision.
Star Vision coming in with the win, 75.34 to 70.3. That is a
super crazy.
Yeah, 5.04 win.
I kind of expected Emily to take this game, but all of a sudden, Star Vision takes the lead. T. Higgins being his top player, 21.20 points. And his worst player being his quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, with negative 0.76 points.
Yeah, it's never good when your quarterback goes negative.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why would you start anybody from the Jets? Come on.
Well, the waiver wire is pretty shallow.
That's fair.
It's hard out here, Emily's best player, Brock Bowers of the Raiders, with 10.60 points. It's always a tough week when your tight end is your top scorer. Her bottom scorer being George Pickens, 3.7 points.
Yeah, it was a good one for us. It's not a good one for us.
It was not a good game.
I will say, though, Star Vision starting Dickers against the Eagles, great choice. Got him another 20 points.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah. So Star Vision does have two questionable players right now.
Two of them.
Of course, Taylor, the quarterback for the Jets, is questionable with the groin injury right now.
T. Higgins out with a concussion. And so we know how that is. He's probably out 2 to 4 weeks.
And that's okay, because I need Chase to get them catches. And I need the other Chase to get them runs.
Well, we'll see how that goes this week. Third strings versus the no-name sevens. My man, Raph, with the win, 102.26 to third strings, 102.20.
That is a 0.6 win.
0.06 win.
0.06, sorry. And the closest spread.
That is fantastic. I loved that game so much.
Which, crazy enough, third strings ended up getting the highest and lowest player of their game, with the highest being Michael Wilson, the wide receivers from the Cardinals, 26.2 points.
That is a shit ton of points for Michael Wilson.
Tyler Warren, the tight end from the Colts, 1.7 points.
Yeah, I don't know how good Tyler Warren is going to be going forward with Daniel Jones being out with a torn Achilles.
So what? Rivers is coming, bro.
Rivers is coming. Raph's top player, no surprise here, Jordan Love. He's been his best player all year since the Tucker Kraft injury.
Word.
His bottom player, Devontae Adams, surprising enough, 2.90 points. Devontae Adams has been scoring touchdowns every single week. Thank God he finally gave some for the rest of us.
Yeah, I will say this week, these guys had a lot of injuries for their game.
4.
Yeah, third strings ended up with Daniel Jones, his quarterback from the Colts.
Yep.
He's out with an Achilles injury.
Right.
CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver, which I think we all saw the play, got rocked and is now questionable with concussion. But like you just said, it's concussion.
It's concussion. 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. No name 7 Raf, Kyle Pitts Sr., the tight end for the Falcons, questionable with a knee injury. And also for no name 7, the wide receiver from the Steelers, DK Metcalf, who is questionable with his stomach injury.
DK Metcalf has a fucking solid game for once, and then gets on the plane to go home, decides he needs to go to the hospital for this stomach injury. I guess he got walloped pretty good. Don't know if we're going to see him this week or what's going on there.
Yeah.
But continue to look.
I will say I do think Shane would have taken this one had Daniel Jones not gotten injured.
Well, yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah. I would win every time one of my players busts and I don't put them in my lineup.
Yeah.
You know? Let's talk about the best game of the week.
Not according to Yahoo.
Well, maybe it's not the Yahoo game of the week, but it is the biggest point spread in the league this season now. All right? It is the coup de grace,
versus the Lost Boys, Mr. Gowan. 135.36 versus 61.62. That is a 73.74 win.
Our last top scoring deficit being Shane in week 6 at 71, or wait, what was that? 70. It was 73.14. So just barely coming over the top of Shane's last score there. But that's mine now. That's my crown now. I'm in first place. Highest scoring game. Let's go.
So, coup de grace comes in with the best player.
What's the rating for that game, RJ? Do you know?
Let me take a look here. As an A+.
We know what the plus stands for. SS whooping. Gowan, I beat your ass, son.
I just needed you to ruin his chances. A little bit. Just a little bit. But he came in with the best player. Bang, baby, bang, baby, bang. Puka Nacua. Wide receiver from the Rams. 28.7 points.
Thank you, Esther.
The Lost Boys, Mr. Gowan. Gadsden, the tight end for the Chargers.
Arhande Gadsden.
0.7 points.
0.7.
I will say the Chargers were not throwing a lot.
That was a crazy fucking game.
And if they would have thrown a little more, Esther might have won. But we'll talk about that in a bit.
That's true. Yeah. Let's talk about that after we talk about this injury. So, the only injury for this game, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Questionable with an elbow injury. We all saw that he got his arm ripped out.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
This seems to just be like general tenderness because he got his arm ripped out at one point and then just went and played a game of football. So we can continue to our Yahoo game of the week.
The Yahoo game of the week. What are you doing, Step Burrows? Versus Threat Level Midnight.
Old Tiger Blood ran out of gas.
Yeah, she did. 80.88 points against 76.34. That's a 4.52 win.
Yeah.
I went into that game thinking that was it. It was 2 wide receivers against the kicker. And Esther lost against the kicker.
By all metrics, Esther should have won.
Every single metric there possibly. Every single outcome that Doctor Strange saw in Endgame, Esther won. Except the one time. And I got you.
That was a tough loss, Esther. Keep your chin up. Still got playoffs coming up.
Keep it down. It's done. It's over.
It's all right. I'll straighten out RJ this week.
2 wide receivers.
Don't worry about it.
Against the kicker.
Jameer Gibbs,
Love it.
being the top player for Tiger Blood, 30 points.
Oh my god, that was terrifying.
Good
right out
Lord.
the gate. That was terrifying. And you know what's frustrating?
Right
about
on
that?
your head. I would have been scared.
You know what's terrifying about it is this is not his first 30-point game.
No, not even close.
I've kind of been hoping Jonathan Taylor was going to do the same thing, but
Colts kind of suck
Yeah,
now.
they've been sucking now.
Whew. Ran out of steam. Mark Andrews, her lowest player, 0.90 points. Sorry.
Yep.
The Ravens just couldn't pull it off against the fucking Steelers. He almost had a touchdown, Mark Andrews.
You know who my worst player was?
Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, guess who I picked him up from?
Was it Esther?
It was Esther.
It was Esther.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Trade rape.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
You know who your best player was, though, RJ? Bo Nix.
Yeah, it was.
Bo Nix of the Denver Broncos, the 11-2 Denver Broncos, who are basically all but clinched in the first spot.
Yeah. Should have started Dak. I'd have won for sure.
Not at all. Not even
you know
a
who
chance.
came close to a second on my roster, though, for this week? Jake Elliott. My kicker.
He had so many points.
15 points.
Way too many points. Let's talk about Week 15, RJ.
All right. It is the final week of the regular season. For some of us, it is a make it or break it to the playoffs. For others, your season's done.
Yeah. Just a few of you. It's
Yeah.
okay.
So let's talk about this week's real 100% make it or break it.
Threat Level Midnight versus Josh is the King. Both teams 9-5.
Threat Level Midnight coming off of a loss. Josh is the King coming off of a win, which is his second in a row. Bastard.
So if Josh is the King loses this game, he's out. Out of the playoffs 100%. If Esther loses this game, it might be a different story.
And we'll talk about that in just a second.
Our next game up, we've got Star Vision versus the Third Strings.
Star Vision 4-10 coming off of a win. The Third Strings 5-9 coming off of a loss.
Been a pretty rough year for the commissioner.
Yeah, he's not doing too hot. I will say this, I'm sorry for both of you guys, but there's no chance for you. You're not making the playoffs. You're going to the loser bowl.
You guys are definitely in the bottom bracket for sure.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Do you hear that, RJ?
Kind of sounds like our
Michael
Vick
Vick
game of the week. So we got the Lost Boys 2-12 coming off of a loss versus the Running Back Creepers 5-9 coming off of a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Emily, if you look at this on a positive note, this is your last time being in the doghouse.
It is.
Yeah. So
until the Dog Bowl.
Yeah.
Which you could be in if you want. Who knows?
We'll see what happens. But again, this kind of goes back to Star Vision and the Third Strings. I apologize, Gal and Emily. You guys, there's no way. You're not making the playoffs. It's done.
Third Strings in 5th place?
Third Strings in 5th place?
No, 6th. 6th place. Gotta be.
Yeah. Third Strings in 6th place. Running Back Reapers in 7th.
So get this win and show Shane who wears the pants in the house.
So this next game is one we kind of got to address again because
very important. This
game can kind of determine who's going to the playoffs. We got Waffle Stompers 9-5 coming off of a loss versus Raph No Name 7 4-10 coming off of a win.
Raph, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. You can destroy William Caesar right here with one swing of your sword. Throw it down on the table. Let him see what you got. Take him.
So basically, we're at a point where if Will were to win and say Esther took the loss,
yeah, then Will would take her spot in the playoffs.
If we hit a point where Will lost and Esther lost,
then Esther would beat him in points, in theory, depending on this week, and still take that playoff spot.
So, realistically speaking here, Will, you have to win.
You absolutely have to.
And Trent has to beat Esther.
Well, hold on. He doesn't have to win as long as Trent loses.
Yeah, if Trent loses, it's done.
Right.
So,
because Trent doesn't have nearly enough points to catch up to William at this point. I think he's down like 60 points. So unless William's team bombs this week, he's pretty safe as long as Trent loses.
So, I would say, Will, this is probably the biggest game you got.
This is probably your biggest game of the season.
Yeah.
Because we know you won't make it to the championship.
And if you do, I'll see you there. And I'll beat you.
Well, I'll see you first because I'm first place. You know? But I'm excited for all of those games. I will be watching.
Yeah, I will say I think out of all of them, I'm gonna be checking out the Threat Level Midnight Josh is the King because that's gonna be a good one. Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Absolutely. Moving on.
So let's talk about our final game. The Yahoo Game of the Week.
The grudge match. The rivalry game. And I know you're wondering, what is the current record to the rivalry game? Well, that's easy. I'll tell you right now. It's 3-1. Me.
What was that one, John?
We don't talk about
Is that one I knocked you out of the playoffs last season?
I don't like to live in the past, RJ, but...
Yet you constantly do.
All right. 3-1. 3-0 regular season. Thank you. About to make it 4. 4-0 in the regular season.
See how that camera popped right to me?
Why did it do that?
Because it loves me. The camera loves me.
Quit moving your face. Stop moving it.
So, what's going to actually happen here this week is I'm going to dominate John. Then we're going to get to the playoffs together. And then I'm going to do it again. And then, when Shane finally brings me my new nameplate for my trophy, I'm going to have John lick it.
That's weird.
To taste the loss that he earned.
I'm going to fix the camera now. All right, I'm sorry our show got hijacked by RJ, who stole the camera somehow.
Yeah.
By some sort of fucking slut magic.
Camera loves me, and it's rooting for me. So,
the grudge match definitely going down. I'm going to whoop RJ's ass.
Yep. John 12-2 coming off of a win. I'm 11-3 coming off of a win.
Barely a win.
I gotta say, a win's a win, okay?
You got so lucky.
Tone it down there, Brian.
You got so lucky.
Here's the deal, though. So, John's taking first place in the regular season. Even if I beat John this week, he's got me by so many points.
I'm up by 100.
Yeah, so John's declared first for the season, regular season, and then he's just going to have to take that L in them playoffs.
Listen, I am first place for a reason. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up.
So, Shane, I would just order the plaque now.
Yeah.
For me.
I don't know if,
just get me that plaque right now.
I don't know if it's because it's a different language, it'll take longer, but, coup de grace. COUPDEGRACE, I would like the little fucking over the...
He's rehearsed that spelling all day because he don't know how to spell.
RJ's jealous. He's going to lose to me. That's what it is.
We'll see what happens. Jonathan Taylor going to pop off 40 points. Dak Prescott's going to do better than Bo Nix. And I'm actually going to start Phillies D this week. Are you projected to win? Yeah, by about 20. But that don't mean anything.
That means nothing.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
And as your current champion, and soon to be running champion.
Not for long.
Good luck this week, guys.
I'm actually really excited.
Dude.
Not for our game specifically.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna keep track of our game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think we are gonna focus more on that playoff fight.
I'm so excited for the Esther versus Trent matchup.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be watching Will too.
Raph, dude.
Raph,
I need you to whoop
destroy his season. Destroy it.
I need you to. I really do. I want you to whoop his ass so bad that he's not in the playoffs anymore. That's what I want, Raph. That's what I need.
Destroy his season, Raph.
You can do it. Only you can prevent forest fires. I'm Johnny Walker Red.
I'm Raymond the Chief Rodriguez.
Out.